Introducing first, coming to us from Yale University, weighing 235 pounds, he is the new beginning, Dr. Daniel C. Rockingham.
Right, turning the mic on, moron. You know, I'm not a religious man, but God must have answered our prayers and short-circuited Dr. Dan's sound system.
Thank you.
You said you're funny. It's my
Ladies
voice
and
now.
gentlemen, that is what I'm here to teach you today. All about distractions. See, I would take my eye off the ball and not follow rule number 1. But I know to stay focused. That's why there's no hoverboard today, and there are no pamphlets for each and every one of you. And I know you cannot read anyway. So tonight, Sir, I would usually let that bother me. Tonight, I take on a mountain of a challenge. So, Mr. Fresh to Death, please come out here so I can change your life with dedication, confidence, and respect.
Yeah. 84. Call the coroner. Get your corners up. He smoke the grace now and I'm calling up.
And his opponent from the concrete jungle of New York City, weighing 255 pounds, he is Mr. Fresh to Death, Pretty Boy Smooth.
It's pure athlete, PB Smooth, making his rise debut. And this could be a young man that puts Rise Wrestling on notice in 2019. Nearly 7 feet tall, unlimited potential for PB Smooth. This man is a monster among men, if I can steal a catchphrase. This is going to be one huge challenge for Mr. Daniel Rockingham.
All I know is that it doesn't matter how tall you are, everyone needs positivity in this world, needs life-changing. And looking at this guy's hair, I think he needs life-changing as well. I don't think he uses the same barber as the Rev.
Come on, Rev, I thought you were a much smarter man than this. You're going to fall for this snake oil that this man dishes out?
Snake, I mean, I think we quite see eye to eye a little bit. I mean, we both stand for positivity, making a change for heathens like you guys.
You're much of a con artist as he is, you know that? Dr. Dan conned it life, and I love it. Of course, Dr. Dan, the last time we saw him here, he was involved with his running buddy, Jarek Direction. And the reason that Dr. Dan has made his way back to Rise Wrestling is simply because of his ability inside the squared circle. And he will never pass up an opportunity to plug his self-help system. This guy's a bigger con artist than Joel Osteen.
Oh, for heaven's sake, here you guys go again.
I think I got to agree with Jim on that one. But look at this man. And PB Smooth is not interested in a self-help system. Dr. Dan may need some medical help after he gets done with this 7-foot-tall athlete. PB Smooth still in the early stages of his career, but has already found success. He is a former Absolute Intense Wrestling heavyweight champion out of Ohio, and you can see part of that reason right now. Oh, raw power, raw potential. And he threw that man around like he weighed nothing.
I love how you guys are so coaching this on of him not spreading positivity. This is what's wrong with today's wrestling society.
Oh, I'm positive, Rev. I'm positive PB Smooth can throw him around like a rag doll for about 20 minutes.
Hard.
And look at how PB Smooth can move inside those ring ropes. Well, this guy's 7 foot tall, but he moves like a much smaller man.
I think the thing when looking at it, just both of them both men received training from the same guy. That's NXT stars Johnny Gargano and then Candice LeRae. But the thing is, you know, they always say the apple doesn't fall from the tree. You guys are trying to count this man out. I'm just quite saying, I think my man's going to put a punch of positivity right on the PB Smooth. That's what I think.
Yeah, the thing that you and Dr. Dan have in common is you sell a salvation can be yours, no one will cost you.
It's really Dr. Daniel. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Now, wait a minute. PB Smooth went after that tie. Dr. Dan slips out of it. Oh, man, he is wrenching on that arm. And you can see that shoulder being contorted at an awkward angle. That's a good way to tear your deltoid.
It was quite smart of Dempsey Rockingham to use the ring for his advantage. I mean, with a giant like this, you got to use any momentum necessary.
And Dr. Dan saw PB Smooth favoring that shoulder and came off the top. A rare time you're going to see Dr. Dan come off the top, but he's clearly targeting this shoulder, which shows you the mental acumen, the ring IQ of Dr. Dan.
Oh, he's definitely a smart man. I'm not going to deny that. And I mean, he's got the big man off his feet already in this match, and he's working that arm with a lot of proficiency right now.
And this is the maniacal side of Dr. Dan. We've seen him use those pamphlets to inflict nasty paper cuts to his opponents. Slicing between the fingers with those pamphlets. And again, PB Smooth, he may be seriously hurt with that shoulder because he can't even extend his arm here. And again, Dr. Dan being as calculating and as cold as he can be, latching onto that arm like a pit bull.
Read the pamphlet, PB. Read it and weep. Oh!
That could tear a rotator cuff in an instant.
I think the thing is, Dempsey Rockingham is the guy. Wait a second.
Lateral press here. Dr. Dan didn't get that weight evenly distributed.
That's because his weight isn't evenly distributed.
That's true, but I was trying to be polite.
Well, I mean, come on. Most of these guys are in shape. I mean, look at PB Smooth. He's in shape. Look at Rockingham. Hair is a shape.
I mean, isn't there a particular company that says, don't be a bully, be a star?
I'm just pointing things out, Rev. There's nothing bullying about that.
Rev, the only company we're worried about right now is Rise, because PB Smooth is making his debut on the biggest stage in Rise history, and Dr. Dan could play spoiler here.
Now, he has really got that locked in now.
And
a lot of strain on that shoulder joint.
And a version of his trainer's Gargano escape. And for those that are unaware, Johnny Gargano and Candice LeRae, wait, shoulders down here. Johnny Gargano and Candice LeRae were the head trainers of the Absolute Intense Wrestling School, hence why Dr. Dan and PB Smooth
5 minutes gone, 5 minutes.
sat under the learning tree of Dr. Dan. They attended that Absolute Intense Wrestling Training School, so that is where the Johnny Gargano influence comes in here with Dr. Dan and PB Smooth, although they've certainly taken two very different paths in their career since they've finished their training.
I just want to mention one thing. I mean, kudos to Dempsey Rockingham for trying to go blow to blow, but you can't go blow to blow with a giant. I mean, look, he's still on his feet.
It's going to take a lot to get this man off his feet. That's for sure.
Dr. Dan got caught.
Oh, my
Big
God.
Samoan drop.
And despite the pain in the shoulder, PB Smooth showing that he can overcome some adversity here. As I said, biggest stage in Rise history, PB Smooth getting a chance to debut, and you only get to make one first impression.
Big shoulder tackle. Another one. Here comes PB Smooth. He's firing up right now.
Smooth charges in, makes contact.
I don't think Rockingham knows where he's at right now.
I mean, would you? It's like being hit by a Big Mac truck.
He's like 2 Mack trucks, Rev.
I'd probably say 3, but who's counting?
Look how quick, how fluid PB Smooth went up over those top ropes.
Like I said, he's a 7-foot-tall man who moves like a much smaller man, almost a cruiserweight.
I mean, Paul, explain how dangerous that is. When you got a guy, you try to scout, you think a big guy like this is all power, but he has the agility like a cruiserweight. How difficult is that to kind of scout for?
Oh, it's very tough to do. I mean, you've got to basically train for both styles.
And man, full Nelson face plant blunt force trauma, forget about it.
In a time of 6 minutes, 51 seconds, your winner, Mr. Fresh to Death, Pretty Boy Smooth.
He had to overcome adversity. He fought through the pain, and PB Smooth, they have big things in store for Rise in 2019.
Very impressive debut by this young man. I mean, I can't take anything away from him. He definitely earned it. He's a powerhouse. I hate to admit it, but I want to see more of PB Smooth, man. God has power, strength.